Oxford for Europe has been campaigning since 2016 to stop Brexit, to remain in the EU. But tonight is a different event. We're not campaigning at all tonight. We want to celebrate the EU. When we started to plan for this event, we thought we might not be in the EU anymore, so it might have been more of a eulogy for all that we'd lost. But we're still in, so that's good. It's not campaigning, we're not political tonight. Our distinguished speakers on the platform, and we have some also seated in the audience, will be giving you clear facts about why the EU is so valuable and how good it's been for the UK and for Europe. We hope you're going to leave here tonight understanding how much has been achieved and how much will be lost should the UK finally leave the great European project. In a moment, our chair, Peter Burke, will introduce our speakers. But first, I call on Councillor Craig Simmons, Sheriff of Oxford in a very fancy chain, and shortly to be Lord Mayor, to welcome you all to the Town Hall.
Thank you very much. Welcome to your Town Hall. This is your Town Hall. And as has been said, I'm the Sheriff of Oxford. In a couple of weeks I'll be the Lord Mayor of Oxford. And as a Lord Mayor, one of my themes is international relations, and I'll be working with Asylum Welcome to continue to support them as a charity and making sure that Oxford, whatever, remains a welcoming city. So welcome to your town hall. I'm sure many of you are busy in local elections, in European elections now, and campaigns, so it's great that we've got such a good turnout tonight and we'll hear such interesting speakers. I think my own views on the EU are well known. You know, as a councillor, I've been involved in Oxford State since the very beginning, which became Oxford for Europe, and proposed many motions supporting our EU membership at the council. But I'm here to represent the council as a whole, and I'm glad to say in all those motions that were proposed, supporting the second referendum, supporting membership of the EU, supporting continued rights for citizens of the EU, the council was unanimous, or almost unanimous, in supporting those. So you have a very supportive council behind you, and that's why it's a particular pleasure to welcome you all here to your town hall. So have a great evening. I'm sure you'll learn a lot. There's certainly a lot to celebrate, and so I'm sure we'll hear a lot. And hopefully it'll also energise you for the weeks ahead. So this is not about the election, it's about energising, it's about recognising what we could lose. And so I'm sure you'll all get active and involved. So thank you very much for coming here, and have a great evening.
Just by way of brief introduction, I'm Chair of Oxford to Europe. I wanted to say thanks very much indeed to Craig, and I think we'll tribute to the Council for their support and for hosting us here at this August venue. And I want to just mention also the Council has been actually very good in its approach towards the issue of Europe and European citizens, and they've hosted a number of meetings. Those of you who are other EU countries may be interested. I'll come back to that later, but just to really say thank you for your support. I wanted to introduce this meeting by saying, first of all, two words about Oxford for Europe. We are an organisation which has grown and grown since the referendum. I think there is very strong feeling in many parts of the country, but possibly in many places as much as in Oxford, which has been 70% Remain. And that has been, for us, encouraging. We're always open to members, and if you talk to our members over there at the desk later on, you can certainly join up, give your name and email address and so on, and we'll put you on our second issue list. So we're an optimistic organisation. We believe in celebrating Europe, and that's what this evening's meeting is about. I would emphasise this meeting was planned back in March, and at that time we had no idea how things would shape up. We didn't know with any certainty that there would be European elections, and so I'd emphasise above all that this meeting has not any political affiliation. We're an apolitical organisation. We have members of every party, with the possible exception of UKIP and the Brexit Party. But all the other parties, I think, are represented among our membership. And I'd emphasise that speakers are speaking in their capacity as experts on Europe rather than in any political way. And therefore, there's no party political propaganda or leaflets or whatever here. That's just an important point to make. In the spirit of being apolitical, just to say a very brief word about where we are. I think we're 1 month into the hiatus between two artificial deadlines. The second and third deadline, we don't know how many more there will be. Maybe that Halloween will see the end of this process, but watch this space. The other thing I will say is that this is an opportunity for us to actually cultivate our fellow citizens and to bring home to them the importance of being European. We will always be European, we can't change that, but the fact that we recognise it and are proud of it is important, and I think most people here will sign up to that. Today's news, in case some of you haven't heard the news, and I'll say this because it's not a political meeting, I will say it without comment and without any change in facial expression. The Labour Party policy has not changed. Labour are still committed to the idea of a people's vote as one of several options. I'll leave it at that. I'm sure that will be something which will be discussed later on during questions. Having said that, our three speakers will be the following order: Professor Timothy Garton Ash, Professor Harper, and Dr. Peter Burke, MEP.